Hello everyone, today we will study the first part of the math revision for the third prep, algebra. Let's start. First, choose the correct answer. The first one, the simplest dispersion measure is what, guys? We studied before. It's the range. Number 2, which of the following tables represent the direct variation between x and y? Look at the last one, which is D. X and y, 10 times 9 equals 90 and 5 times 18 equals 90. Now it's what, guys? It's inverse variation. Number C, like number D, 3 times 6 equals 18 and negative 2 times negative 9 equals 18. So it's inverse variation. Look at number B. By the same way, 3 times 20 equals 60, 5 times 12 equals 60. Now x times y equals 60. But y over x here, 9 divided by 2 equals 4.5 and 18 divided by 4 in the simplest form equals 9 over 2 equals 4.5. So the correct answer here, which is the direct variation, pay attention, is number A. Number 3, if x equals the set of 3, n of y equals 5, then number of values of the Cartesian product x and y equals what? We studied before that the number of the Cartesian product x times y equals how many ordered pairs? Number of x times number of y, or number of values of x times number of values of y. In x we have just one element, so n of x equals 1 and n of y equals 5. Now 1 times 5 equals what, guys? Equals 5 elements. So we will write just 5 ordered pairs. Number 4, the relation which represent an inverse variation. He said an inverse variation between the two variables y and x. So we have inverse variation. The product will be a constant. Which one is the product will be a constant here? Look at the first one, which is a. X times y equals 5. So the product of x and y equals 5. So the correct answer, guys, is A. Next, number 5, the arithmetic mean of the set of values 8, 9, 7, 6 and 5 equals what? We studied before that the mean equals the sum of all values divided by number of values. We have here 5 values. So mean equals 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 9 divided by what, guys? Divided by 5. So mean equals 35 divided by 5. So mean equals 7. Number 6, the relation representing the direct variation between two variables x and y is what? He said direct variation means what? Means the quotient of x and y equals constant. X over y equals constant, or y over x equals constant. Look at number A. Number A, x times y equals 5. It's the product of the two amounts x and y. So number A is not the correct answer. But number B is just a relation between y and x. Y equals x plus 3. Number C, we can rewrite number C again as x times y equals 3 times 4. 3 times 4 equals what, guys? Equals 12. So the product of x and y equals here 12. So number C is not the correct answer. So the last one here, x over 5 equals y over 2. We can rewrite it as 5 times y equals 2x. Now x over y equals what? Equals constant. So number D is the correct answer. Number 7, if the summation of x minus x bar all squared equals 36 to the set of 9 values, then sigma equals what? To find sigma, guys, we studied before that sigma equals the root of the sum of x minus x bar all squared divided by n. So sigma equals the root, don't forget, of 36 divided by 9 values. Now 36 divided by 9 equals what? Yes, equals 4. But don't forget to take the square root of 4 equals what, guys? Equals 2. So the correct answer, guys, is A. Number 8, if x times y equals 7, then y varies with what, guys? 1 over x, x minus 7, x, or x plus 7. xy equals here constant, guys. So the variation is what? Is inverse variation. So y is varies as x. Varies as x means what? Varies as here 1 over x. So the correct answer is A. Number 9, the solution set of the equation x squared plus 4 equals 0 in R. We have x squared plus 4 equals 0. Now we can move for to the other side in inverse sign, we will get here x squared equals negative 4. Now no solution in R, so the solution set is phi. Phi is a null set. So the correct answer, guys, is D. Number 10, if x times y equals the set of the ordered pairs 1, 2 and 3, 4, then x intersect y equals what? To find x intersect y, you have to find x and y equals what? X is what, guys? X is the first numbers, or the first here elements 1 and 3. So x equals 1, 3, and y is the second numbers 2, 4. Now we have to find the common elements between x and y to find x intersect y. Now no common elements between x and y, so x intersect y equals what? Equals phi. The correct answer is C. Number 11, if y equals mx, means what, guys? Means y equals constant times x, where m is a constant is not equal 0. Which of the following statements is false? Is false means is incorrect. So all the sentence here or the statements are correct except one. Look at number A, y equals or y varies as x. We have here direct variation. Number B, x varies as y. It's called direct variation. Look at number C here. X equals 1 over m times y. Means what? Means constant times y. It's direct variation. But the last one means what? Means inverse variation. X varies as 1 over y. It's the multiplicative inverse of y. Means here inverse variation. So the correct answer is D. Number 12, f of x equals 2a minus 2 times x cubed plus 3x squared plus x plus 2 is a polynomial function from the second degree. Then a equals what? He said, guys, from the second degree means we have here x squared. So you have to edit x cubed or omit x cubed. Now 2a minus 2 equals what? Equals 0. We can say it's second degree. Now the coefficient of x cubed equals what, guys? Equals 0. So the expression 2a minus 2 equals 0. We can say divided by 2, we will get a minus 1 equals 0. Move 1 to the other side in inverse sign. We can say that a equals 1. So the correct answer is D. Number 13, if the point a minus 5, 5 minus a lies in the fourth quadrant, then a is what? 5. Yes, guys, we studied before. He said in the fourth quadrant. We can deduce that the x coordinate, guys, is greater than 0, is positive. So x is positive. We can say that the first coordinate, which is a minus 5, is greater than 0. Move 5 to the other side in inverse sign. We can get that a is greater than 5. So the correct answer here is C. Number 14, if a over 3 equals b over 5, then 5a minus 3b plus 4 equals what? To find the value of the expression, keep your eye on the proportion we have. A over 3 equals b over 5. Now, we can say that a times 5 equals 3 times b. We can get here 5a equals 3b. Move 3b to the other side in inverse sign. We can say that 5a minus 3b equals 0. It's easy. Now we can find the value of the expression 5a minus 3b plus 4. 5a minus 3b equals what? Equals 0. 0 plus 4 equals 4. Now we can write as 5a minus 3b plus 4 equals 0 plus 4 equals 4. So the correct answer here is number B. Number 15, if the summation of x minus x bar all squared equals 48 of a set of values and the number of these values is 12. Now sigma equals what? We studied before that sigma equals the square root of x minus x bar all squared, the summation over n. We studied before the summation equals what, guys? Equals 48. Now 48 divided by number of values, which is 12, equals what? Equals 4. And take the square root now, so sigma equals 2. The correct answer, guys, is A. Number 16, the following functions are polynomial functions except just one function, where f of x equals what? Look at number 1, it's a polynomial from the first degree. The second is a polynomial function of the first degree. But look at number C. Number C is not a polynomial function because 1 over x we can write it as x raised to the power -1. So the correct answer, guys, is what? Is number C. And the last one we can rewrite it as x cubed plus 4x squared by using distributive property. It's polynomial function. So the correct answer here, guys, is C. Number 17, the second proportional to the numbers 2, missing number, 8 is what? We have here just 3 numbers. Now we have here the second proportion. We can suppose it's x. Now we have here a continued proportional. Now 2 over x equals x over 8. We can write it as 2 over x equals x over 8. Using here cross products, we can say that x squared equals 16. Now x equals what? Negative or positive 4. Don't forget to take the square root of 16. The correct answer, guys, is C. So don't say 4 or negative 4. It will be here positive or negative 4. Number 18, the range of the set of values 7, 3, 6, 9, 5. Just find the difference between the largest number or the largest value and the smallest value. The range equals largest value minus the least value. We can say that the largest value is 9 and the smallest value is 3. Now 9 minus 3 equals 6. So the correct answer is 6. Number 19, if y varies as x and y equals 2 when x equals 8, then y equals 3 when x equals what? We have y is varies as x. We can deduce that y sub 1 over y sub 2 equals x sub 1 over x sub 2. Now plug with numbers. We have here x sub 1 equals what? Equals 8 over x sub 2. It's the missing number equals y sub 2, which is here, or y sub 1, which is 2 over y sub 2, which is 3. We can write it 8 over x sub 2 equals 2 over 3 by using cross products. Now x sub 2 equals 3 times 8 divided by 2. 3 times 8 equals 24. 24 divided by 2, guys, equals 12. So the value of x equals 12. Number 20, if 5x equals 9y, then 3x over 2y equals what? It's easy. We have 5x equals 9y. We can write here the ratio between x and y as 9 over 5. Now x divided by y equals 9 divided by 5, or 9 over 5. Now we can write here the expression 3x over 2y as 3 over 2 times x over y. Don't forget. Now we can write it as 3x over 2y equals 3 over 2 times 9 over 5. Here now no simplification here or no common factors. We can say 3 times 9 over 2 times 5. We will get here that 3x over 2y equals 27 over 10. It means 27 to 10. So the correct answer, guys, is A. Look at number 21 in the opposite figure, the curve of quadratic function, it's parabola. We have here a equals negative 4 and 0. A is negative 4 and 0. We can deduce that OA equals 4 units. Then the equation of the x-axis of the symmetry is x equals what? To find here the equation of the axis of the symmetry is what, guys? You must find the vertex of the curve. Now look at, we can draw here the x of symmetry or the axis of symmetry. Now we can deduce that OB equals BA. We can name this point as B. Now OA equals what units? Equals 4 units, because the point A is negative 4 and 0. So the length of OA equals 4 units. Now OB equals 2 units. Now the point B is what, guys? Is negative 2 and 0. Is negative 2 and 0. Now, guys, we can write the equation of the symmetry as x equals what? X equals negative 2, the x coordinate of the vertex of the curve. Now the correct answer, guys, is C. Number 22, if f of x equals 3, then f of 2 minus f of 7 equals what? If f2 equals f of 7 equals what? Equals the constant, which is 3. Now 3 minus 3 equals what? equals 0. Now here f of x is 3 constant function. We can deduce that f of 2 minus f of 5 equals 3 minus 3 equals what? Equals 0. It's 7, not 5, guys. Sorry for that. Now we have here the correct answer is 0. Number 23, the third proportion of quantities 2, 3 and 6 is what, guys? Let the third proportional is what? Is x. Now we have 2, 3 and x, and 6 is a proportional, or make a proportional. We can say that 2 over 3 equals x over 6. By using cross products, we can get that x equals 2 times 6 divided by the opposite number, which is 3. 2 times 6 equals what? Equals 12. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. Now here the third proportional is 4. Number 24, if the point b minus 4 comma 2 minus b lies in the third quadrant, then b equals what? He said lies in the third quadrant. Now we can deduce that the x coordinate is less than 0 and y coordinate is less than 0. Now x coordinate is less than 0, so the expression b minus 4 is less than 0 and the expression 2 minus b less than 0. We can get here that, guys, b less than 4 and b is greater than 2. We can move b to the other side in inverse sign, so b is greater than 2. We can write it as b is greater than 2. Now b is greater than 2 and less than 4. We can rewrite as one statement, b is greater than 2 and less than 4, which here integer b is less than 2 and less than b is greater than 2, sorry, and less than 4, which integer number between here 2 and 4 is what? Is 3. So the value of b equals 3. Number 25, if the set of values are equal, then the dispersion of these values is what, guys? We studied before is 0. Yes. The second part is the essay questions. He said graph the curve of the function of x equals x squared, where x belongs to negative 3 comma 3 as interval, closed interval. From the graph, find the maximum or the minimum value of the function, the equation of the axis of symmetry. To draw this curve, it's easy, just to draw a table and write values of x. We have here x squared from the function and of x equals x squared. So right here values of x from the interval, we can write from negative 3 to 3. Now negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now square each number. The square of negative 3 equals what? Yes, equals 9. Square of negative 2 equals 4. Negative 1, it will be 1, 0, 1, 4, and so on. Now we can write here of x equals the same values, 9, 4, 1, 0, 1, 4, and 9. Now draw the coordinates. Now we have here x-axis and y-axis. The first ordered pair, it will be negative 3 and 9. So represent or plot it on the coordinates. We have here the second is negative 2 and 4. Next, negative 1 and 1, 0 and 0, 1 comma 1, 2 comma 4, 3 comma 9. Now we can draw the curve. Now we can deduce that the vertex is the origin point 0 comma 0. The maximum value at y equals 0, and the equation of axis of symmetry is x equals 0, and this equation is the equation of y axis. Next, number 2, if x, y, z and l are proportional quantities, prove that y minus x over x equals l minus z over z. We can say that x, o, y, z, l are proportional. We can suppose that x over y equals z over l equals m. M is what, guys? M is a constant. So we can deduce that x equals ym and z equals lm. Don't forget. Now x equals ym and here z equals lm. Now take the left hand side. The left hand side, guys, is x is y minus x over x. We can write it. Now we can replace x as ym. We can say that y minus ym over ym. Now we have here a common factor up, which is y. So take y as a common factor. It will be the remaining 1 minus m. Now cancel y or delete the common factor, which is y. We will get here y minus m over n. This is the left hand side. By the same way, the right hand side equals l minus z over z. We can substitute z for lm. Now we have l minus lm over lm. By the same way, we have a common factor up. Now take L as a common factor, the remaining will be minus 1 minus M. Now cancel M or delete M. Now we will get 1 minus M over N. Now we have left hand side equals right hand side. Next, number 3, if 2k equals 3b equals 3c, then find the numerical value of the expression 6a plus b plus c over 4a plus 6b plus 6c. We given that 2a equals 3b equals 3c. To find the ratio between a, b and c, just we will divide here by the LCM of the numbers 2, 3 and 3. The lowest common multiple of 2 and 3 is 6. So divided by 6, we will get here a over 3 equals b over 2 equals c over 2. Now the ratio among a, b and c is 3 to 2 to 2. Now here guys, we can suppose that a equals 3k and b equals 2k and c equals 2k, where k is a constant, is not equal 0. Now the expression 6a plus b plus c over 4a plus 6b plus 6c, we can substitute for a, b and c. A equals 3k, so 6 times 3 equals 18k. Look at the up, we have here 6a, 6 times 3 equals 18k, plus b plus 2k plus c plus 2k over 4a, 4 times 3 equals 12. Now we have 12k plus 6 times 2 equals 12, the same, plus 12 the same, 12k. Now 18 plus 2 plus 2 equals what? Equals 22k over 36. We can here delete k or simplify by cut the common factor, which is k. Now we will get 22 over 36. In the simplest form, dividing by 2 equals 11 over 18. Next, we have here another way to find the value of the expression. 2a equals 3b equals 3c. We can say that a equals what, guys? Equals 3 over 2b by dividing by 2. That a equals 3 over 2b, we have here a in terms of b. Now the expression 6a plus b plus c over 4a plus 6b plus 6c. We can substitute here that 6 times the value of a, which is 3 over 2b, plus b plus b. We have here, guys, c equals b by the same way. So cancel c and write b, and cancel a and write 3 over 2b. Now it's the numerator divided by the denominator. Now simplify. We will get here 6 times 3 over 2, simplification. We have here divided by 2 equals 1, divided by 2 equals 3. We have 9. 9 plus 2b equals 11b. Next here, 4 times 3 over 2, divided by 2 equals 1, divided by 2 equals 2. 2 times 3 equals 6. 6b plus 6b plus 6b. We have here triple 6. Triple 6 means 6 times 3 equals 18. Now 11b divided by 18b, we can write it as 11 divided by 18 as a fraction is 11 over 18. Next, it's the relation x equals the set of 2, 3, 5 and y equals the set of 4, 6, 8, 10, and R is a relation from x to y, where A or B means what, guys? Means A equals B divided by 2. So the element of x is the quotient of B, the element of y divided by 2. Now for each A is an element of x and B is an element of y, write R and represented by arrow diagram. Is R a function and y? We can write R easily. We have here 4 divided by 2 equals 2. We have 2 here. So the first ordered pair of R is 2, 4. 6 divided by 2 equals what, guys? Equals 3. Now we have 3. So 3 and 6. The second order pair. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. But we haven't 4 here. So we haven't here an ordered pair. The last one, 10 divided by 2 equals 5. So 5, 10. We have here 5 in x. So we can write R as a set of the ordered pairs 2, 4, 3, 6, and 5, 10. Now an arrow diagram, the shape of x and the shape of y. Write the elements of x, which is 2, 3, 5, and the elements of y 4, 6, 8, and 10. Now the first order pair 2, 4, the second 3, 6, and the last one 5, 10. Now we can say that R is a function because each element in x appeared just one time in R. 2 appeared one time, 3 appeared one time, 5 appeared one time. Number 5, if x equals 2, 5 and y equals 1, 2, z equals the set of element 3. Then find number of the Cartesian product x and z. Number 2, find the Cartesian product of y intersect x and z. Now, number of the Cartesian product x and y equals number of x times number of z. Look at x, guys, we have just 2 elements. Look at z, just 1 element. Now 2 times 1 equals what? Equals 2. We have 2 ordered pairs here, so 2 times 1 equals 2. Number 2, to find the Cartesian product of x intersect y and z, you have to find y intersect x first. Y intersect x means x intersect y. X intersect y means what, guys? What the common element of x and y is what? Is 2. Now, to find the Cartesian product of x intersect y and z, it will be the Cartesian product of the set of element 2 and the set of element 3. So we have here just one ordered pair, which is 2, 3. It's easy question. Number 6, f of x equals 2x plus k and f of 5 equals 13. Find the value of k. We have the main relation, which is f of x equals 2x plus k. Now f of 5 equals 13. Now we can cancel x and write here 5. We can get that f of 5 equals 2 times 5 equals 10 plus k. But f of 5 equals what, guys? Equals 13. So cancel it and write 13. We will get that 13 equals 10 plus k. Now move 10 to the other side in inverse sign. We can get that x equals 13 minus 10, so k equals 3. Number 7, if y varies as x and y equals 20 as x equals 4. Find the constant of variation between y and x. You can find here the constant and write the relation between y and x, then the value of x when y equals 4. We have y varies as x, we can get that y equals mx, where m is a constant, guys. At y equals 20, x equals 4. Now substitute in the relation. We have here 20 equals 4m. Now m equals what? 20 divided by 4 equals 5. Now substitute in the relation y equals 5. Y equals 5x. We can write here the relation as y equals 5x. So we can here cancel m and write 5 because its value equals 5. Pay attention. This is called the relation between y and x. Now he said at y equals 40, x equals what? Now substitute for y equals 40. We have 40 equals 5x divided by 5. We can say that x equals 8. Number 8, we have here arrow diagram represent the relation R on the set x. We have here just one set, which is x. Write R. Is R a function? If it is, find its range. Look at the diagram we have, or the shape we have. To find here x or R, we have here 3 elements, 1, 2, 3. The first ordered pair is what? Is 1 and 1. Second, 3, 1. The third is 2, 1. We can write the relation as here the ordered pairs 1, 1, 2, 1, and 3, 1. Now each element in x just repeated here just one time, or appeared one time. 1 just one time, 2 one time, 3 one time as x coordinate, or the first coordinate. Now we can say that R is a function. The range is what, guys? The range is the same set, which is x. Now x equals what? Or range equals what? 1, 2, 3. And the domain, guys, is what? Is a second number or second coordinate, which is 1. So the domain equals 1. Number 9, find the number which is added to both of terms of the ratio 3 to 5. Then it becomes here 1 to 2. Becomes means what? Means equal. We studied before. Let the number is x. Now add x to the two terms of the fraction of the ratio 3 to 5. Now 3 plus 5 or plus x to 5 plus x equals what? Equals 1 to 2. We will get here that 3 plus x to 5 plus x equals the ratio 1 to 2, which is 1/2. Now the product of extremes equals the product of means, or by using cross products, if you write it as a fraction, we can get here that 2 times 3 plus x equals 1 times 5 plus x, which is 5 plus x. Now by using distributive property, 2 times 3 equals 6 and 2 times x equals 2x. We can write it as 2x equals 5 plus x. Now we have 2x and x. By subtracting, the difference will be x. And 6 here minus 5 equals what? Equals 1. Now the number is what, guys? Is 1. Number 10, find the standard deviation to the set of values 15, 19, 20, 21 and 25. To find here the standard deviation, you have to find the x bar. X bar means what? Means the mean. The mean is a summation of the values divided by the number of values. Now we have here the values 15, 19, 20, 21 and 25 divided by what? How many values we have? Divided by 5. Don't forget. The sum, it will be 100. You can use your calculator. 100 divided by 5 equals 20. Now x bar equals 20. To find the standard deviation, guys, we have here to draw a table we studied before. The first here is x, first box is x, second is x minus x bar, the third one is x minus x bar all squared. Write the values x, 15, 19, 20, 21 and 25. Now by subtracting 20, 15 minus 20 equals negative 5 and 19 minus 20 equals what, guys? Yes, we have here 2 squared, no problem. Negative 5 squared equals 25. 19 minus 20 equals what? Negative 1 squared, it will be 1. 20 minus 20 equals 0. By squaring it will be 0. And 21 minus 20 equals 1. By squaring equals 1. 25 minus 20 equals 5. By squaring equals 25. Now find the sum of x minus x bar all squared. 25 plus 1 plus 1 plus 25 equals what, guys? Yes, equals 52. To find the sigma here is the summation of x minus x bar all squared divided by 9, and don't forget to take the square root. Equals what? Equals 52 divided by 5. By using or by taking the square root, it will be, guys, 3.225 approximately equals. Number 11, if 5a equals 3b, then find the value of the expression 7a plus 9b over 4a plus 2b. To find here the ratio between a and b, we have 5a equals 3b, dividing both sides by the lowest common multiple of 5 and 3. Is what, guys? Just multiply 3 by 5, it will be 15. Divided by 15, 5a divided by 15, 5 here divided by 15 equals 1 over 3. So we will get a over 3 equals b over 5. It's easy. We can suppose that the two ratios here, a over 3 equals b over 5, we can say that equals here a constant which is k. Now we can deduce by using cross products, a equals 3k and b equals 5k. And this k is a constant, is not equal 0. Now substitute in the expression 7a plus 9b over 4a plus 2b equals 7a means 7 times 3k equals 21k. 9b means 9 times the value of b, which is 5k. Now 9 times 5 equals what? Equals 45. Now we have 21k plus 45k. By the same way, over 4a, 4 times 3 equals 12k. Plus 2b means 2 times 5k equals what? Equals 10k. You can simplify 21 plus 45k equals 66k over 22k, 12 plus 10. Now in the simplest form equals what? Equals 3. You can cancel k, and 66 divided by 22 equals what, guys? Equals 3. Number 12, if x equals a set of negative 1, 1, 2 and y equals 2, 4, 6 and 8, and r is a relation from x to y, where a or b means what? B equals 2a plus 4. This relation means what? Means the element in y equals the element of x times 2 plus 4. For all a is an element of x and b is an element of y, write I r and represent it by an arrow diagram. Is r a function and y? You have to take each element alone. A equals what, guys? A equals negative 1. Now to find b, just we will multiply here 2 times a plus 4. 2 times negative 1 equals here negative 2 plus 4 equals 2. We have 2, yes. So we can write here we have 2 in y. So the first ordered pair, it will be negative 1, 2. So the first here is negative 1, 2. By the same way, a equals what? Equals 1. So find b. 2 times 1 plus 4. 2 times 1 equals 2 plus 4 equals 6. We have 6 in y? Yes. So the second order pair, it will be 1, 6. A equals 2, guys. So to find b by the same way, 2 times 2 plus 4. 2 times 2 equals 4. 4 plus 4 equals 8. Now we have 8 in y? Yes. So the third ordered pair, it will be 2, 8. Now we can say that r equals the 3 ordered pairs negative 1, 2, 1, 6, and 2, 8. This is the relation. 2 represented by arrow diagram, just two shapes x and y. Write the values of x or the elements of x, negative 1, 1, 2, and elements of y, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And represent each ordered pair. The first one is negative 1, 2. So we have array from negative 1 to 2. The second ray is 1 to 6, and the last one is 2 to 8. Now R is a function. Why, guys? Because each element in x just appeared just one time in R. Negative 1 just one time, and 1 just one time, and 2 appeared just one time. Number 13, if x raised to the power 4 y squared minus 14x squared y plus 49 equals 0, prove that y varies as 1 over x squared. We have here inverse variation. The expression here, x raised to the power 4 y squared minus 14x squared y plus 49 equals 0. The right expression here is what, guys, we studied before. It's called perfect square trinomial. Why, guys? Because the first term we have here a square root, and the last one is perfect square number, which is 49. The square root is 7. Now here the middle term is 2 times the square root of the first times the square root of the last one. We can say here by using factorization, the square root of the first term is x squared y. The square root of the last one, which is 7. And we have here the sign of the middle term, all squared. We can write it as x squared y minus 7 all squared equals 0. By taking the square root, we will get x squared y minus 7 equals 0. Now we can deduce, move 7 to the other side in inverse sign. We can get here x squared y equals 7. It means what, guys? It means x squared y equals constant. It means that y varies as 1 over x squared as inverse variation. Number 14, if the ordered pair x minus 2, 3 equals the ordered pair 5, y minus or y plus 1. Find the value of each of x and y. We have here two ordered pairs are equal. So the x coordinate equals the x coordinate and equate the y coordinates. We can get x minus 2 equals what, guys? Equals 5, and y plus 1 equals 3. To find the value of x, just move negative 2 to the other side in inverse operation. So x equals 5 plus 2, x equals 7. On the other side, y plus 1 equals 3. Move 1 to the other side to be subtracted. Y equals 3 minus 1, so y equals 2. Now x equals 7 and y equals 2. Number 15, if a, b, c and d are proportional, prove that the cubic root of 5 cubed minus 3c cubed over 5b cubed minus 3d cubed equals a plus c over b plus d. We have a, b, c and d are proportional. We can suppose that a over b equals c over d equals a constant. We can name it m or k as you like. So m is a constant. By using cross products, a equals mb or bm and c equals dm. We have two relations here. So substitute in the left hand side and right hand side. The first one is left hand side. The cubic root of 5a cubed. We have here, guys, a cubed. A cubed equals that equals b cubed m cubed. Now we have 5b cubed m cubed minus 3c cubed means 3d cubed m cubed. We can write it as here 5b cubed m cubed minus 3d cubed m cubed. By the same way, guys, we have here b cubed and d cubed. It will be the same. Now take away a common factor. We have here m cubed as a common factor up. So the remaining will be 5b cubed minus 3d cubed. We can write it as here m cubed times 5b cubed minus 3d cubed over the same expression, which is 5b cubed minus 3d cubed. Now cancel the common factor, which is 5b cubed minus 3d cubed. So the remaining here is m cubed. The cubic root of m cubed, guys, equals what? equals m. So the left hand side equals m. Go to the right hand side by the same way. We have the right hand side here is a plus c over b plus d. So substitute for a equals bm and c equals dm. Now write bm plus dm over b plus d. The common factor up is m, so take m as a common factor. The remaining will be plus d. Over b plus d, we can cancel out the common factor. Now the right hand side equals m. Now the two sides are equal. Left hand side equals right hand side.